So from what I seen at the gas station when I was putting the oil and, you know, just topping everything off when I got fuel, I dumped about, it was like 8 to 10 ounces in my fuel when I filled up of the Marvel Mystery Oil. And I also put in another 20% and then 20% of a quart of oil in the truck as well. And when I pulled the oil fill spout, the area where the oil goes in, where I've been like dumping oil and stuff like that, and further back where oil normally doesn't get there, and how tarnished and varnished up it was, it doesn't look like that anymore. I think we're going to be surprised on Monday when I pull this valve cover. It may just be time to go ahead and flush all of it out and then just put fresh oil and more Marvel Mystery Oil in there and just run it and finish the actual cleaning out. You guys are saying, you know, run it the full 3,000 miles and then change it. I don't think we're going to make it 3,000 miles because this motor's running pretty good, and from what I'm seeing, it seems to be pretty darn clean. So we may have to change it Monday anyway and just put a fresh batch of MMO in there and get it rolling again through another 1,000-mile cycle or so, because it seems to be cleaning. Just from what I see through pulling the oil cap off and how nice and shiny aluminum color everything is inside that valve cover, I think we'll be pleasantly surprised on Monday whenever we pull everything apart. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. I'm hoping that just because that area has a shielding around where the oil goes in, it doesn't just look clean because that's where you're dumping the oil in all the time. Maybe the detergents from the oil are cleaning that area. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So I put 4/5 of a quart of oil and then 1/5 Marvel Mystery Oil to top it back off to keep it right at that 20%. So there's no discrepancy with how much was actually put in. Even when I still added 20% MMO. So far so good. Really quiet motor. I had the hood closed last night and I'm sitting there running it and I said, man, this is super quiet. I'll take you out there and I'll show you inside the oil fill area so you can see how clean it is. And I don't know, we're gonna see on Monday. Just real quick while we're out and about, I noticed this when I topped off the oil this morning when I looked inside here. So we'll see if this is just deceiving and that spot is just a little cleaner than everywhere else, but yeah, it's pretty exciting to see how clean that is inside that valve cover on that side. But I do know that's a baffle right there, and it kind of stops some junk from building up. Pretty clean oil, really clean. Burns a little oil, so it's going to be a little bit over. I always overfill it by like 1/4 of a quart, half a quart, because by the time I get back home, it's going to be back below full again anyway. And what I did was like I said earlier, 4/5 of a quart of Pennzoil, and then I topped it off with 20%, so 1/5 of a quart of Marvel. And then I put about, I think, 10 ounces in my tank because it's a 26-gallon tank. But, yep. Let's see what happens, guys. Looking good so far.